Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is my first video for the new year, so before I do anything else, let me just take the time to extend all the best greetings to you and your family for 2015. I wish you all nothing but love and health and prosperity and all that good stuff. So what I wanted to do today is just to speak to you all about my journey thus far as being a loose natural, from having dreadlocks or a ras to having loose natural hair, and you plan on the way forward. So if you are interested in hearing about what I'm going to be telling you, stay tuned. Okay, so let's get into it. So my first year as a loose natural, for me, I'm not going to sit down here and sugarcoat it and make it seem as though it was a bed of roses. It was not. I struggled at times with trying to figure out what hairstyle to do. Sometimes I would wake up on a morning just wondering, okay, what do I do with my hair? It was hard. It was hard. It wasn't an easy journey the first year for me, at least the adjustment. For others it may be a walk in the park, but for somebody like me who never really quite got the chance to experience natural hair and having to manage it myself, it was hard. Because let me give you a little background history. Like when I was younger, my hair was natural until I entered secondary school, which was at the age of 12, and from the age of 12 to 14 my hair was straight. I cut off the relaxer and I returned natural, and by the age of about 17, by 1 year or 2 years later, I started my dreadlock journey. And so that is what I'm saying. I never really had the chance to experience my loose natural hair, because while it was natural, after I cut off the relaxer, it used to be in braids or some sort of protective style, because I knew to myself that I was not a hands-on person when it came to natural hair. So that is what I'm saying. So this is basically like my first time ever trying to do something with my head. Yes, so it's been a roller coaster ride for me. Some days good, some days bad, other days, oh my gosh, what am I doing here? But I'm proud of myself. I have not given up the fight. I'm still fighting. I'm still going strong. I'm still thinking, yes, you can still do it. Right now my hair is, I would consider it to be at the awkward stage length. It's still there. I feel as though it hasn't been growing, because every chance I get, I'm picking up the scissors and trying to cut off the ends, because I cannot stand ends that are stringy and that look horrible. Like that for me is a major no-no. So every time I see that, I'm picking up the scissors and I'm cutting off the ends. I'm trimming the ends of my hair, and to be honest, I've been trimming my ends like for the past every 2 or 3 months I trim my ends. But I think it's all in my head though, because I'm doing that because when I took out the dreadlocks, I still felt as though my ends weren't 100%. It wasn't looking right to me. So I always found that as an excuse to just trim it. So yes, so nevertheless, my plan for this year is to work on a better regimen. My first year of being a loose natural is basically to try to understand what is expected of me as a loose natural. It was for me to understand how do I manage loose natural hair. How does it work? I'm trying to figure out, okay, this works and that doesn't work. So you know how to deal with it in your second year. I mean, you don't want that you're moving as though you're in your first natural year for the rest of your life. You have to get a grip at some point in time. You have to figure out what works for you and let it work for you. You can't continue to be okay, for example, you can't continue to be using a particular regimen and not seeing like any sort of progress with your hair, that is when you know, okay, maybe I need to change up something, maybe I need to try something new. You know, it's all about that. So for me, well, as mentioned before, my first year was just about me adjusting to the whole loose natural world. Yeah, loose natural. I'm very proud of myself for staying on this journey for an entire year. For that year, I would tell you, I protective styled a lot. I had my hair in braids, Senegalese twist, weave, yes. I did wigs. I did everything under the sun, everything. So, you know, it was nice. I enjoyed being able to play around with certain things. I enjoyed, it was like every day was dress up for me. Every day was like a dress up day for me, because, you know, you're just trying new things and it's so much fun being able to experience new things, you know. And with my locks, I felt as though I was a little bit restricted, and now that I don't have it, you know, I definitely am just trying to enjoy the journey, enjoy the loose natural journey as best as I can, and thus far I am totally loving it, no complaints. So for this new year, let me get into the products that I plan on using, which to me should foster healthy hair. And you know, I want to see some length retention this year. Those are my goals. I want to see healthy hair. I want to have some length retention. I want to ensure that I can help to repair my damaged hair, because as mentioned in my last video, when you're taking out locks, it is a process, a very damaging process to your hair. So yeah, I plan on just bringing Lola back. Oh, by the way, Lola is my nickname for my hair. So I'd suggest you get one too. It makes the process a lot easier. Like when she misbehaving, Lola, what going on today? Come on, work with ma, work with ma. You know, so Lola working with ma today, you know. Yeah, she working with ma, she working with ma. So yes, so show you the first product I got, which is going to be a part of my healthy hair ride, you know, Project Healthy Hair, hashtag Project Healthy Hair. First product I have with me is this. I actually purchased this today. It's biotin. Now I heard a lot of naturals raving about biotin. I also have this, the Hair Affinity. Now I have, if you look at it, you would see my Hair Affinity. Let's start with the Hair Affinity. I have been using the Hair Affinity for some time. I am a big baby, so Hair Affinity to me, honestly, I have seen some positive results from using the Hair Affinity, but the problem I have with the Hair Affinity is this, the size of the tablet. Yeah, for some people that's normal, but for a big baby like me who hate to take tablets, it's like, oh, having to take that every single day, like, and two, not one but two. So that is why it still has a lot in it. I'm struggling to finish these bad boys, struggling. I've been on it for the past 2 months, and look at it's like right here. It's like half the bottle. So you all know the struggle is real. It is real. So then I purchased this today. I don't know what I was thinking, because I still have the Hair Affinity and I'm now going to try the biotin. But instead of mixing it, I think I'll woman up and I would finish my Hair Affinity and then I would do the biotin. The biotin, however, I think the biotin and I are going to get along just fine, because the biotin says, you can read it yourself, easy to swallow. Easy to swallow. Now, from the time I saw that, I was like, why didn't I buy you before? And this was like cheaper than the Hair Affinity. Yeah, $250 to $270. I think you're really buying the brand. You're really paying for the brand, because it's Hair Affinity. Keisha Knight Pulliam is on it. Miss Toya Wright is on it. Drea is on it. Everybody under the sun is on this. Seriously, they are. So the biotin, I've heard some good reviews about the biotin, so excited about trying that one. This is what the pill looks like. It's small. This pill is more my size. I could take that one. But our hair affinity, that pill is way too big for me. So let's talk about this hairline. Now, I have struggled with my hairline for quite some time. And what added pressure to my hairline were my locks. So that was one of the main reasons why I decided to unravel it and return to being a loose natural. If you look closely, see right here, that's my problem area. That is my problem area. On this side, it's not as bad, but I can tell you that this side bothers me tremendously because the things I do to cover that bad boy up, you would be amazed at, but that's for another. So yeah, what I'm planning on using for my hairline to repair my hairline, that is this Sunny Isle Extra Dark Jamaican Black Castor Oil. I've heard that that is really good. I'm also using some vitamin E capsules on my hairline as well. So every night rubbing both the Jamaican Black Castor Oil and a capsule of the vitamin E oil on both sides of my temples. Something that I'm practicing, I'm trying to do. Right, so that's it for the hairline. And the last thing, well, for now, right now, because of the fact that my hair is in these cane rows, this protective style, I'm using the Wild Growth Hair Oil, which I also added some vitamin E capsules as well, and some shea butter oil as well to it. And I'm using this, and I'm just, because my hair is already in a part, it's really easy to apply. So I'm just basically using the parts and just putting it in there, and then I'll just rub it in. And yeah, because I'm trying to ensure that my hair is well moisturized while it's in this protective style. So yeah, that's it. Oh, and what I have gotten is a tub of shea butter, raw shea butter. I purchased it at Mustafa's in Port of Spain for my local girls. I got you. Check them out. Mustafa's in Port of Spain. Raw. I heard that that too is really good for healthy hair. So I'm open to trying new things. I am. I also have with me the Cantu Shea Butter Repair Cream, the leave-in. I'm using that as well, so that also forms a part of my regimen. And yeah, that is basically it. So I am hoping that all these things I just showed, this thing works magic and my hair is like big, okay, and full, and everything is how it's supposed to be. But nevertheless, even if I don't achieve this, I mean, I have to be patient. It is only my second year of being a loose natural. Well, I'm in my second year and what, 2 months. I made my 1 year journey. Well, I made my 1 year mark on the 5th of November 2014. So it's only, you know, like a year and 2 months, but I am totally looking forward to trying so many new things with my hair and watching it grow. And you know, so I hope that you'll stick with me on my journey. Don't give up. Fight the good fight with me. And yeah, I will keep you all posted. I have 1 or 2 videos I want to upload for you. I haven't gotten a chance to do it as yet, but one would have been a Cantu Shea Butter Coconut Curling Cream Twist Out. That one turned out really good in my opinion. And yeah, so if you all have like any comments, any suggestions, because this video is basically about length retention and hair growth, so if there is something that you may do in your regimen that you would like to suggest that I could probably do, I'm open for suggestions. I just want to communicate with you all, so feel free to leave a comment down below. And thank you all so much for watching. I do hope that you subscribe and look out for more videos for me because it's coming. So once again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. And so yeah, okay guys, bye.